In this lesson, we're going to take a look at a couple more angle proofs that we have, starting with given for our reason. And we can see up here that it is given. And then next, we are going to look to see how are they going from here to here. Well, they're saying it's a right angle, so we know that it measures 90 degrees by the definition of a right angle. And then we have our 1, 2, 3 adding up to the total. So whenever they give us parts that add to the whole, it is our angle, in this case, not segment, but angle addition postulate. So making sure that we don't accidentally put segment addition when it's an angle, and then being careful when it's an angle, when it's a segment, not putting angle. Next, we're replacing, and when we replace, that is called substitution. And then we are combining those together, so either combine like terms or simplify. And then finally, we are doing subtraction. Property of equality to finish up. If you'd like to try this one, it gives you at least a hint, a reason, and or a statement. So go ahead and try any of them that you can on your own, and then check when you're ready. If you're still not sure, again, it just takes practice, and the more you practice, the easier it gets. Given is always our first one. If it's congruent, then it is equal. So we're going to be saying that the measure of angle A is equal to the measure of angle B, because it's the only congruent statement up there. And then we have a replacement, it looks like. So from this to this, it replaced B with A. So that is called substitution when we replace something equivalent. Then it says to use substitution again. Well, the only thing left is that this measure of angle C is 45. So I'm going to go ahead and take and replace the measure of angle C with a 45. And then notice they're just simplifying for that last one to get to the 92 times 45. It is not multiplication because you're not doing it on both sides. Reason 1 given. Reason 2 are words supplementary, and they're defining it. So definition of supplementary. Looks like since they're both equal to 80, 180, they are setting them equal. So either transitive, or we're kind of substituting this in for the 180 there. So substitution could also be used besides transitive. And then next, we're getting rid of the measure of angle 2 on both sides. So we're using subtraction. They're just subtracting the same thing from both sides. So subtraction property. And then if it is equal, then it is congruent. Definition of congruent angles, if you want to be specific. Again, try that last one if you'd like to, and then push play to check when you're ready, or follow along. Given for our reason A. Linear pair theorem, kind of like definition of a linear pair. If it's a linear pair, then it's supplementary. So angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary. And if they are supplementary to the same angle, they are congruent. So angle 1 is congruent to angle 3 by the congruent supplements theorem.